Oh my gosh. Hello ladies and gents, I am Jaylyn Renee. Welcome back to my channel.
Come through, I think I need you. I swear it's time to keep these feelings to myself. Now you're the one I'm thinking of. My higher ground, my rocket love. For gravity, I'd rather stay up here. We can get up.
Scentbird is about the fun and magic of fragrance. It allows you to date luxury perfumes before you decide to marry them. For $15.95 a month, you get to choose a luxury fragrance that will arrive right at your doorstep. Scentbird isn't only a way to treat yourself, it's also a way to start building your luxury fragrance collection for less.
So today's video is going to be all things fragrance. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips and tricks on how to build your favorite collection and how to choose the best fragrances for you. So if you're interested in watching, stay tuned. So starting off, my very first tip is to feel like you have to spend $100, $300, $400 on fragrances just because they're trending or they're popular. More than likely, there's a substitute that you can find to get that exact same fragrance. So my number one choice in going to find more affordable prices or to even try a fragrance I never had before is Scentbird. Scentbird is awesome because for a very low price monthly, you get to choose one high-end fragrance and it'll arrive right at your doorstep for you. So not only are you saving hundreds of dollars, you're also getting the convenience of knowing that every single month you get to pick from a huge collection of fragrances, some fragrances that are extremely well known or some fragrances that may be newer or fragrances you've never heard of. You get to pick from that catalog and choose what you want and it'll arrive right on your doorstep. When picking fragrances or building your collection, I know a lot of people talk about what needs to be in your collection right away, but my suggestion is to try to figure out what works best for you. So subscribing to Scentbird is great for that because again, you're not spending a ton of money right away and you know, you get to explore a little bit more. This scent here is by Versace. It's called Crystal Noir and I absolutely love it. Now this fragrance is not more so the trending fragrance of Versace, but guys, it is an amazing fragrance and I'm so happy that I got to try it. This is probably a fragrance that I will eventually buy the full bottle of, but I love that I was able to try it out from Scentbird. And guys, I have a pretty decent amount of this. I'm the only one that uses my fragrances, so I'm not worried about this going so fast. So I absolutely love this fragrance. It's a nice powdery, sexy fragrance. It has some pepper in there to give it that sexiness, but it's also really soft and powdery. This is a fragrance that reminds me of Honeymoon Night, if you know what I mean. I wore this scent to bed and I absolutely loved it. Now this fragrance is one that was recommended to me before, but I just never got to trying it. And me being me before, I would just go to the store and buy a bottle of perfume, not really knowing if I really liked it. But again, with Scentbird, I got to try it out and I do absolutely love it. This next fragrance is Oscar de la Rente's Bella Blanca. Guys, this is not a scent that I would ever think to try out, but guys, it's absolutely stunning. Like literally, I think I have found my wedding scent. Like, don't be surprised if you guys ask me what I wear on my wedding day and it's this scent. This is absolutely gorgeous. The notes in this are lychee, pear, orange flower, jasmine, sabak, and musk. Guys, When I tell you this is such a fresh floral, it just reminds me of love. Like, this fragrance embodies love, and it embodies what being a woman means and being feminine. Now, this is a fragrance that I would only wear on those special occasions, like a wedding or maybe the day of my honeymoon. This is a memorable fragrance. This is a fragrance that when I smell it, it's gonna remind me of my extremely, extremely special day. Again, thanks to Scentbird, I was able to try this out and find that out, because otherwise I would not have chosen this fragrance. Moving on to my next tip. So tip number 2, make sure you understand what notes work best with your body chemistry. Don't be afraid to take scent quizzes or even personality tests just to see what type of personality you are. The scent test will definitely help with choosing the best scent for you. I know when I took my first scent test, I was leaning more towards the florals, and I spent some years wearing florals. I was a lot younger during this period, so that kind of makes more sense. But as I got older, I started to get into warmer scents like sandalwood, musk, because just my environment changing, my mindset changing, me getting a little bit mature. So I am a huge fan of musk, and that brings me to my next fragrance that I chose. Bitch Please is by Confessions of a Rebel, and guys, this is the boss bitch fragrance. Let me tell you, this fragrance, when I first smelled it, reminds me of the videos that you make for Instagram, like walking in your bad outfit and doing your spins and just showing your amazingness, your body, you just showing yourself feeling good. This is that scent. This scent is the scent that you wear to the office when you have a huge meeting and you know you're gonna crush it. This scent is powerful but delicate. I love it. The notes in it are blackcurrant, jasmine, sandalwood, and skin musk. So it's enough of that musk, but it's just mixed in with that jasmine. It just does it for me, guys. This is a scent that I would actually wear to the club. I love it. I love its gentleness, but I also love its power punches that it gives throughout it drying down. So again, I haven't even heard of this fragrance until I went to Scentbird, and I was like, I have to try that. I knew a fragrance called Bitch Please was gonna bring it for you, girl. This next fragrance is by Deck of Scarlet, and its name is Scarlet. Guys, this is a beautiful scent. I love it. It literally is extremely floral. It has velvet rose petals and lush peony in it, and guys, it's a lot of it. I must admit, it is a lot of it. To be honest, this is not something that I would purchase in full size, but I love that I have it on hand just in case I want to go to a tea party, just in case somebody might invite me for tea over at their house. Maybe we're going to the rose garden. This scent is for those extremely feminine moments, because it is a very overpowering floral. It really truly is. But I love that I have it because it's something unique, but it's still my style. It definitely still fits my profile, but only on particular occasions for me. My last and final tip for this video is to be sure you're finding your signature scent. So you want to find something that, I know it's probably impossible to find a fragrance that only you possess unless you literally mix up your own fragrance, which I am going to do, but can't give out too many details. But anyway, you want to find a scent that's signature to you, so people just know. Like, it's more likely that when you have a signature scent that people remember that you smell good, aka Rihanna. That's the biggest celebrity I can think of that literally everyone says she smells good, and people have went diving, speculating what fragrance she wears. I know a lot of people say Love Don't Be Shy is her signature fragrance, but who really knows? What we do know is that she smells really good. I haven't experienced her smelling good, but I'm gonna take other people's word for it because a lot of people say it. So it's very, very important for you to find your signature scent. And the way to do that is to figure out what oils or what notes work best with your body chemistry. And I know I mentioned this kind of apart in tip 2, but guys, finding out what works for you is absolutely amazing. Like, I know we probably all have put on a fragrance and we hated the way it smelled on us. It just did not mesh with us. And that's good because we need to know what doesn't work and what does work. Sometimes a mixture of particular notes just don't work with your body chemistry, right? And you want to know which ones those are. And you also want to know which ones work the best for you. Now, this fragrance is by Rag & Bone, New York, and it's called Bergamot. One note that I found worked really well with my body chemistry is bergamot. My body chemistry really, really loves bergamot, so most things that have some form of bergamot, even woods in it, works really, really well with my body chemistry. This scent is a really nice, true, crisp scent. I feel like this definitely could be a unisex scent because it's just so basic, but it still makes such a big statement. So I'm happy that I do have a fragrance like that in my collection because honestly, guys, most of the fragrances in my collection are bold, taking the whole room by its ears, okay? But I do like that I have one this because it's nice and settled, and it could be for a walk in the park or maybe just to grab a quick drink. I really like the simplicity of it, but it still has a punch in it. All right, guys, so I hope you learned something today. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and ask them down below. Thank you again so much, Scentbird, for sponsoring this video, and I hope you ladies and gents enjoy. I will see you next one. Bye.